is this? Is this like 35? I think 35. ZvZ Macro. Tried a new approach to ZvZ. Usually I run my lings to compare saturation. This game I just assumed they kept up the eco. They didn't. 830, I see them take a third. At this point I know I'm ahead. My plan is to get... Actually, wait. Was there a... Yeah, we'll just do that. My plan was to get 60 plus 3-3 fight. Get Vipers out just in case I needed the clouds for lurkers or something. Self-analysis. Overreacted. I made too many lings in the beginning. Could have had a better lead, even though I saw with Ovi that opponent stopped at 6 to 8 lings. Creep spread should have been much better considering queen count. Fed in Banes for single links for no reason when trying to get my third up. Points of confusion. A fast Vipers an overkill when playing something like this. Would 8 gases and lurkers have been better for this when they let me? Goals for this style: solidify creep spread, align ZvZ with a creepy queen playstyle. The other matchups better. Any views, thoughts, and recommendations are welcome. 3500. So this is 3500 Zerg. ZvZ. Alright, we're watching MrMacro here. It's been a big day, sorry. You know what? I just realized I should probably move my camera up to like here so we can see the command card fully. Hey, that's better. And we can see like stops. Yeah, what's being built. Yes, that's much better. That's a good little improvement. Well done. Alright, we see the lings. 4 lings. At 223. 6 lings. We're building our own lings. We've got only one more drone, which isn't great really, considering how this opened. And he's already got a queen. So I feel like if this does really any damage, this can put the red Zerg way ahead. We kind of... Oh, yeah, that was lucky. We don't want to really commit, but we want to poke a bit. It wouldn't be a bad idea to wait until the queen's done, because this many lings is going to take a while to actually do some damage. Now the ling's out, that many lings with the 4, with your ling back up, the queen, with that many lings, like, it's just basically, you're just going to sacrifice the lings for nothing to try and kill that queen. And it's just not worth it. We're getting ling speed? No, we're not getting ling speed, but he's getting ling speed. He's getting ling speed, but he's not really... Well, it doesn't seem like he really wants to do anything with it, which is a bit odd. Like, maybe he'd prefer to play roaches instead. When you find yourself in this situation where you have overmade army in a ZvZ, go poke him. It's a real classic way to sort of bring yourself back into it and go, oh shit, I've actually made too much army here for the situation. The best thing I can do is go poke my opponent, and if they see you move out and they make army, then they're not making drones, which is great. If they don't see you move out and they don't make army, they just die. And so it's kind of a really good, like, not necessarily a gamble, but it's good to do because it gives us the opportunity to maybe make some money back on what we've done. I don't know why. How is this Zerg floating so much money? Why is he so rich? This is exactly what we want to do with them as well. I know this is not intentional, but you want to fly it over anything that's going to make the queen have to walk around, because then the overlord can actually get away. You could deviate up to here or something like that, and he's not going to chase it. Inject, beautiful. I'd love to see us put an extra drone, just pull one down here and just fully saturate this, please. We're checking for bases, good, we don't see a third. We're doing some revenge here and chasing this down. Again, he's not really watching this. I don't know what he's doing that's more important than that right now, but why is this Zerg so rich? He's only lost a handful more resources, and yet he opened with the pool and didn't really do anything with it. Here we go. So we get a little scout here. We set the Baneling Nest and the Roach Warren's a bit overkill. I don't really rate that. What are you getting? You're kind of walling off here, but the queens really want to be in position. They shouldn't be out like this, because in a split second they could get surrounded and killed. I'd love for these, or at least one of these, to run in and have a look. Oh, we got surprised. So why we don't have an overlord here? We have got overlord here, literally looking at nothing. This overlord's great, but this overlord really should be like here, so we can catch any move outs real early. Another one here, probably another one here, and probably another one here. We're going to catch anything like this well before it happens. We don't really want to bring... Are they attack moving? No, we don't want that. So if you ever see your opponent in ZvZ with lings, you have Banes and they're sort of posturing, feel free to just send a Bane in. Don't even watch it. Just send it in, don't even see what happens. That's the wrong term of phrase. And then go do whatever you want behind it. Because good chance is they're just going to let it eat. They're going to let their lings eat the Bane, and it's going to be a horrible trade for them. I genuinely don't know how he's floating so much money with... He's got more army. I guess you're researching more stuff and whatever, but like, I just don't... I'm so confused about why he's so rich. He could be doing a lot better. That's really unlucky that the Bane only got the one. Nah. And this is why we kind of want to have like a roaming force of lings, because otherwise we can get kind of... Yeah, just cancel it. It's very easy for us to get stuck with getting single ling hits. He is just not willing to build anything, isn't he? How long has he been supply blocked right now? Oh no, you're supply blocked. You've got 2 overlords coming out. This is crazy. It's like 6 minutes. It's almost 7 minutes in and we're at 30 workers. Getting +1's good, because he hasn't shown any roaches yet. I'd love to see us grab these, put them on here. Saturate the bases. The bases really need to be like 16-16 all the time. He hasn't got a third, so you don't really need to be rushing a third, and I honestly can't believe this is happening, where he's still got like 4 workers on here. What is he going to be doing with all this money he's saving? How's he injects? The injects are not great. Come on, get supply blocked. You know you want to. There you go. Road speed's about to finish. Your road speed is done. Good transfuse on the queen, keeps it alive. Handful of drones here, that's fine. It is what it is. We're just in an amazing spot, honestly. Like one half round of drones or a full round of drones. Yeah, here we go. And we're great. Drop this fella off in a sec when he can. Send it in. Huge deficit here. Like, I don't feel like there's any need to go into lurkers or anything fancy here. This should be just a straight up win with what you have. Just make more of what you already have, because you've got +1, and you're getting +2 coming, while he hasn't even got +1 on anything yet. Not even his lings. He's getting 1/1. We should be. We've kind of got a drone count where we're already struggling to spend our money. Just stop droning and just spend the money. I feel like forcing a late game by like not macroing well. I don't know if like this is intentional or we're just trying to get into a macro game, but I feel like these aren't as rewarding as having a proper back and forth macro game. The vision here is also a bit lacking. Remember, he's got a roaming force of units that don't shoot up, so we really should be aiming to have overlords on the map. Bang bang. Here we go. Play with the best concave wins, which is you right now. Just get the ladies transfusing. Easy hold. We just made 20 roaches. They're popping out. You're about to have 2-2. He's got 2-2. Oh, you got 1-1, and you're about to have. No wait, he started 2-2. You're about to have 2-1. So when this round of roaches comes out, I think you should have just crossed it. You should just be crossing the map. Like honestly, kill the Ravager. Yes, Ravager are gas heavy. The way I think about ZvZ is like, it's purely in terms of gas. You can get minerals anywhere, but getting the gas is the expensive part, right? And so trading minerals for gas units or killing units like Ravagers, this rally sucks as well. We're into Hive already, which is kind of sick actually. I'd love to see us taking the gases and taking more bases, but here we are. This is cute. Versus an opponent that has a smaller gap in their wall, a single changeling can actually block it, which makes their reinforcements really rough as well. I'm not sure what we're doing here with this split down here, because it feels like if he crosses the map, we don't find out until it's too late, and that's not good for us. We're getting into Vipers, I think, just for the sake of getting into Vipers. What is going on? Shift Q injects. It's just blown the poor girl's brains up. Easy win. How much supply are we? A fortune. Like an 11-minute muter switch when you've already got 2-1. It's just not going to cut the jib. There's not enough here. Where did we even place the Spire anyway? Where is the Spire? Or is it dead? Ah. I feel like that's kind of clever. I literally couldn't say it. That's kind of nice. I'm confused about the questions here. A fast Viper's an overkill when playing like this? Yeah, absolutely. You could crush your opponent super easy. 8:30 on see them take the third. I didn't know this point. Yeah, so it was a pretty passive game. Taking the third at 8:30 is so super late, but they weren't spending their money at all. They weren't doing anything with their economy they had, and then they weren't expanding their economy, and they weren't building armies. So like, you played against someone who just doesn't know what they're doing at all, and so pretty easy to get where you got to. The clouds for the lurkers, that's because my plan was to get 60 plus 3/3 fight, get Vipers out just in case any clouds for the lurkers or something. I think that's kind of unnecessary. Clouds can be good in a roach versus roach fight because they the roaches will automatically like bring themselves into your concave, which is huge for the amount of damage you can get. But mostly I wouldn't recommend it too much. I don't think it's really worth all that much when you could just build more roaches earlier on and just kill them. There was a lot of dead time there where both of you just weren't doing anything, and I think you could have just easily just kept making roaches and just ran him over very easily. Um, it was a solid game. There was I don't think there was any major poor decision making by you. It was safe enough. But again, if you do have a game where you feel like you overmade defensive units in a ZvZ, feel free to go poke him, because the other thing as well is like how much lava did he have at the time? If he'd have just built around a drones, he's probably not going to have enough lava to actually make lings to survive like a 20-24 ling attack, and then you don't have to go into a late game or worry about your third or anything if that all goes well. So I don't think I've really got much to say here. I think this is just a pretty solid game, all in all.